That's enough.
It's like a fucking record. What's wrong with you?
Warriors must be as strong and as pure as their philosophy.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means you sacrifice your petty needs and desires for something more important than yourself, something bigger. You understand?
The fear of missing out, right? So there's one quote, right, that I don't want to break it, right? I don't want to break the rules of my life and shit like that. And just honestly, this quote goes by, you must sacrifice for your goals, or your goals become the sacrifice, right? So in order to really grow, I made that video a little while ago. You know, you got to stay in the mud. You got to really stay in the grind. You really got to really be on what you're doing, right? No bullshitting, no wasting your time on this journey, right? And this journey doesn't have to last, you know, for like monk mode phases. I think I should, you know, I might do it like for like a month or 2 months or 3 months, depending how hard I go in. But lately I've been going in really hard, right? What made me really start to feel the feeling of missing out on things, right? Because I normally don't give a fuck. Like I generally don't care about like a lot of like to go to the bars or go to the club or anything like that. I generally don't care. Just like 2 days ago, it was my birthday, right? And honestly, how I had my day planned was not to do anything, not to celebrate anything like that, right? So I'm working, right? You know, I'm making my videos, I'm just editing. I just planned it as another day, you know, the days go by, just continuously work on the same goals that I have. And, you know, I get a phone call from my sister. She said she's gonna come from, you know, up north down here to celebrate my birthday with me. Okay, cool, right? She's like, I got you. We're gonna go to the bar, we're gonna drink. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna finally experience what these people, like the average people, really say, like, you know, going to the bars or going to the club, like, experience. So, you know, I get dressed, I get up real nice, you know, I'm looking real swifty for my birthday, you feel me? Because I generally wasn't going to go do anything. I hit the gym. I literally do my regular Patrick, right? That's all I do. I went to the gym. I went to, you know, I felt like I was having a really good day, even just grinding. I don't really care. I love to grind. And, you know, hitting the gym was fun. And then my sister comes and, you know, I'm going to the bar, right? So we ended up going to this nice bar. It was like really bougie. Like, it was nice. It was at later at night around like, let's say 8 o'clock. And shit like that. And the atmosphere was really nice too. Like, it was, bro, beautiful. It was like bougie. You know, as I sit down, right, I'm like, damn, okay, this is what people are talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what people are really talking about when they like, oh, let's go to the bar, have a, you know, depending what bar. But this is more of a bougie bar where they had like expensive food and shit. I was like, I kind of like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad bougie. I'm trying to get a steak or some shit, try to see what's really going on. So, you know, even then I just broke my diet. I was like, okay, it's my birthday, right? I haven't had a burger in such a long time with fries. So I had a burger with fries, and she had like this big ass mac and cheese. I got up in the mac and cheese too, and some other shit. And I ended up getting like, you know, because I didn't want to go for shots or go get like beer and shit. I started to get like this like feeling of like, you know, I really like this shit, right? So I ended up going from there. And the next day, it was like the same day, like kind of thing where because I was grinding the whole day and she came at night. She was like, okay, now let's go to the boardwalk and like, let's have a good time, right? So I end up, you know, hitting the gym, of course. I still got to hit the gym, still did what I had to do. I went out to eat with my dad and my sister and shit, which is really rare. I don't really go out to eat or, you know what I'm saying? So even this day, I took it like more of a cheat meal day, but I still did my editing and shit like that. I don't like 100% go away from it. It's kind of rare for me to do that. And so I go to this Mexican restaurant too. I eat this big ass torta style, man. It was fire, bro. That shit tasted mad good. And you know, my sister was there. I had some horchata. The horchata was busting. I was there with my dad. Had a good time, and then we went to the boardwalk, right? And around this time, it's Memorial Day weekend. So now everyone's out, everyone's partying, everyone's drinking, you know, getting lit. There's bitches all over the boardwalk, and I can't even lie. It hit a dude in the heart. It hit me in the heart where I'm like, damn. Like, the boardwalk's starting to finally get jumping. I go and get a few numbers and shit like that. But I'm like, I want to fuck some bitches. Like, I'm trying to be outside. Like, you know, I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's, like taking me away from my goals. This is what I realized. Like, okay, I'm over there. No matter what, I see it with my brain, right? I see that, like, I'm at the boardwalk, and I'm having a great time. And it's, like, I was there for, like, 3 hours. But those 3 hours, I could have been editing. Those 3 hours, I could have been making videos, right? And I understand life is all about balance and shit, but like monk mode, I don't want to break it. Like, I want to stay within it. And I only broke it because my sister was like in town for the, you know, the weekend and shit. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? She went back up just yesterday. So, I'm there, I'm on the boardwalk, I'm having a good time, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm looking at mad bitches, they looking at me, they tweaking, I'm getting a few numbers, regular shit. And I'm just like, yo, like, I kind of miss the social outing. I kind of miss going and talking and approaching mad women and seeing them and shit, and I miss going on dates or whatever, I'm just starting to get all of these feelings of, like, missing of, hanging out with the boys, because I haven't hung out with my homies in a minute. But I'm like, man, maybe I should hit the boys up and go hoop, or, like, they should come down to the boardwalk and, like, let's go eat and, like, let's go get some girls and shit like that, or let's go to the club. I'm 21 now, right? So I'm starting to realize that, like, okay, I'm 21, I could finally hit the bars, I could finally go to the club, I could finally party, I could finally go do what everyone, the regular bot human beings doing, you understand, where they're like, yo, I'm consistently in the club, dude, or let's go party, or let's go have some shots and shit, like, the regular bot shit is kind of coming into my life, where I'm just realizing it. And now, especially since it's the weekend, it's Saturday, right? Yesterday was jumping because it was Friday, but Saturday is dumping. Sunday is going to be dumping because it's Memorial Day weekend, so everybody come from all sorts of, from different states. Some people come from, different cities within Jersey and shit, so everybody comes to boardwalk and shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, what I'm saying? I get hit with, like, this, like, this sense of just, like, man, I kind of miss being out. I kind of miss, going out to eat or spending time with a lot of people and shit like that. And there is, like, the grind in the monk mode where, yeah, it's really fun to do my work. Like, don't get it twisted. I love making videos. I love to edit videos, and I will never sacrifice anything to get in the way of that. But what I'm saying, I actually started to feel with, like, that fear of missing out started to feel like I started to feel like, yo, I should be outside a little bit. I should go to the clubs. Maybe I should go to a party. Maybe I should call the homies and let's go run a 2-man or some shit, right? But I've realized within me, what I'm saying, that one quote that always stuck with me is that, you got to sacrifice for your goals, or your goals become the sacrifice. It was just as simple as that, where within me, it's like, word, like, snaps me back into consciousness of, like, who Patrick is. It's like, what I'm saying, like, let's go, what I'm saying. But like I'm saying, like, when you're walking around town and you're walking on the boardwalk, or you're with your homies, you're having a good time, you might be talking to a lot of girls, you might be getting a lot of girls' number and shit like that, what I'm saying. It was more so for me, I ain't gonna lie, just go talk to some bitches, go get some numbers, for real. Like, that was, like, the main majority of my time that I was doing at the boardwalk, but spending time with my sister and shit. Like, literally, it was just like, I'm realizing even I'm getting these girls' numbers, which is cool, but it's like, it's stripping me away from my goals. If my goals is right here, I'm all the way back over here. Like, it's like I declined in a way. And, I'm really trying to lock in where, like, I'm watching millionaires talk every minute of the day, damn near. I'm listening to a lot of podcasts of my favorite YouTubers, of millionaires, of just, like, businessmen, teaching me the way that they maneuver within their life and shit. So I'm taking it full on. And, I'm just realizing that within their day and age, like, they wake up, what I'm saying, just first thing in the morning, 4 a.m., like, bro, crack of dawn, like, what I'm saying, straight to work, and I'm a dude who be in the grind, what I'm saying. Like, there's levels of the grind. I want y'all to really understand that there's levels of the grind in which I don't disrespect the game of grinding or whatever you do. Because, like, just for instance, like, say you were, like, considered yourself a gym guy, and you're a gym bro, and you hit the gym consistently. You hit the gym twice out of the week, compared to a guy who hits the gym 6 times out of the week like me. I'll keep it a beam. I'll look at the guy who hit the gym twice a week as, like, you don't call yourself that. Don't call yourself the gym bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say that you really be in the gym, or, go around town talking about you really know what you're doing in the gym, because I know people like this. You know what I'm saying? I know this one dude. Oh my God, it actually blows me, right? So let's get into it. This is going to be a little off topic, but this is funny. So this guy at the gym, right? He's like 50 something years old, and he's like, he's not old as hell. Like, he's still kind of fit, you know what I'm saying? But he's not fit. Hold on. He is not fit, but, like, he's, like, active in the gym. Like, I can see him like a good amount of times. He'd be in the gym 5 times out of the week, and then some months, like a certain month, I don't see him ever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he might not be exercising, but he generally tells me, like, yeah, I take time off from the gym, I'll have a whole time off or a whole month off. I'm like, shit, I don't know about you, but I know about me, and I don't do that shit. So it's more so that guy that he wants to be heard from other people. So he'll go around talking to everyone in the gym, telling them how much, I deadlifted, 475, or I deadlifted like 365 on the deadlift machine for 1 rep. But it's not like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, it's a Smith machine at Planet Fitness. So he wants, in a way, he wants to be seen like, yeah, I'm the alpha of this bitch. I'm looking at him from afar. I just scan the badges because you got to understand the form isn't there. It's like he's going to kill himself with his back. And then 2, it's like the validation that person wants so bad from other people to be recognized for his work is a way in my eyes is like you're really not in here to really be working on yourself. You're really in here for other people. But more times than not, like I said, 1 month I'll see him consistent 5 days out of the week, and then the next month I won't see him. Then another month, yeah, I'm in here, bro. I really be in here. Then the next month, nah, I took a month off, you know. Like one of those type of guys, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in my eyes, I don't give a fuck because I've never really stopped hitting the gym. Like ever since I started, I never took, bro, me like taking the deload week that a lot of people try to say, like, yo, you need a deload week, or maybe you need 3, 4, 5, 6 days out of the week to take off from the gym. I'm like, huh? What you mean 6, 7 days off the gym? Like, I'm like, wait, what? Come again, bro? 7 days? Nah, I don't know about that, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't know about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I does that. I really be in the gym and I love it with everything in me. So when somebody tell me, yo, bro, you need a deload week, you know, every now and then, I'm like, you know, keep that shit within you, because I don't know what to do for a week without hitting the gym. And, you know, because, like, consistently working, then I hit the gym as, like, the gym, in a way, is still me working. I'm putting in mad work in the gym. But in a way, it's still, like, it's a way of relief for me. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I finally got to get away from work. I'm listening to music in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm really bumping. I'm really putting in some motherfucking work. I'm accomplishing my goals in the gym. And then I go back to work. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those guys that be capping too. Like that be saying this is the biggest thing. Like, you might be thinking I'm hating on dude, but no. Like, this is like a general game for you. Like, don't be this guy. Don't be the guy who thinks he knows it all, but has no idea what he's talking about, right? So I'm talking to this guy, right? And one time my homie was there working. This is before I even really know him, but one of those guys that you go and ask for a spot. Because I was doing 75s on incline press. And I'm trying to like really get my reps up there. So I need a spot to try to help me push those extra reps at the end of the set. And this is one of my boys. And I ended up, really fucking with him and then becoming like, this is my like gym bro in a way. Not in a way like we hit the gym all the time, or like we're like working out all the time together and shit. But he'll come and assist me with reps and I'll assist him with reps and shit. Cool guy around the gym. So my boys ended up like, he was working there for a while. And my boy is always talking to me, and he be in the gym, but a lot of times, like I'm telling you, these guys, like, he's like fully bulked up, but he's not even pushing weight that I hit. But he says he's been training for like 6 years or 5 years. And in a way, I don't like to like hinder people's progress or like kind of make fun of them. But like, if you don't like push weight or try to push yourself in the gym, I kind of see you as like in the same way as like where I see bro, like, yo, you're pranking. Like if you're still like, I'll keep it a beam. If you've been in the gym for 5 years and you're doing like 45 like dumbbell presses, I'm just looking at you like, what the fuck is this? Like, because at a certain time you want to get stronger, progressive overload, but then it's like, I guess people like to train till comfort. I like to train till discomfort. So it's a bit of difference. But I'm not saying like I'm pushing the most weight, but if you see me, you're gonna see me pushing some fucking reps. Like, you're gonna see me really be active, like really putting in this work. Like, I'm not about to sit there and have conversations like everyone else in the gym, right? So I meet this kid and, this guy, and he's a really good guy. Like, I like him a lot. He helps me like push myself and shit. He's talking about he wants to be a personal trainer and shit. I'm like, yo, go ahead, bro. That's fire. Like, gain some knowledge. He's talking about, I went to school. I did the, the personal trainer thing. I think he passed it and everything. So he's qualified to be a personal trainer. So this bogus ass, big ass, fucking chicoing ass, like, and it's not like he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does steroids and all that. He's still not big. You know those examples of people where they're like, you know what I'm saying? I never understood it, because if I take steroids, I'm going to be wilding. Like, I'm going to be way bigger because I really be in the lab, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be, strong as hell. Bro, if I take steroids, it's the next level because I actually do the work, you know what I'm saying? Consistent basis. I'm able to recover. I'm able to push more reps. I'm stronger. That's not a question, right? But this dude takes steroids, and he took steroids in the past and everything. So this is why I don't, like, respect the game, because you really not in the lab, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, over all of the years that I've been training, like, you know what I'm saying? I do the research of, like, fitness influencers. I took a lot of advice. I bought courses. I bought only one course, honestly, and that's of recently. But, like, I've done the research since I was a younger kid. Since I was broke, I didn't have any money to buy, like, a course or, like, research from my, like, people that I like to learn more about, weightlifting and shit. But I did a lot of research, and I know, like, the basic shit. Like, 1 gram of protein per body weight, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, progressive overload, time under tension, just going slower on your reps, pushing to fail, regular shit that, like in my eyes, it's, like, regular shit. Like, we should know this. This dude has no idea what he's talking about, right? So I'm talking to this dude, and he's trying to clown my friend for being in the trying to be a personal trainer for Planet Fitness, even though there's a bunch of bots. I could be a personal trainer at Planet Fitness anytime I want. I don't need no certificate. I know more than the rest of these bot humans. So but I'm talking to this dude, and he's trying to flame or make fun of my homie, and I don't instantly like stick up for him because I like to play a little, you know what I'm saying, like I like to play dumb, like, oh really, because I already knew he was going to be a personal trainer. And I played dumb. Like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, right? So he comes up on me. I play dumb to get more information out of the bot, and then I stick up for my mans. That's how I do it, so I could get more information, you know what I'm saying? But the bot comes over here, like, it's one of those guys who's looking for someone to talk to during their set. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm sorry, I am not that guy. I'm in this motherfucker pushing weight. I'm bumping music. Get off my dick. Like, leave me alone. So this dude, right, he comes up to me after his set's done, and he's like, so did you hear about like that kid trying to become a personal trainer? Ha ha ha. Cause he know me. I put in work. So it's like, you can't disrespect me, motherfucker. I'll really be in this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I run this shit. So if you looking at me like I'm some like buster, you can't do that. Cause I really be in the lab. I'm in there more than you. You know what I'm saying? So my other homie, he was in there like 4 times out of the week and shit. So he's like, you think, what do you think about the dude trying to, be a personal trainer? Ha ha ha. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who? Like, who's trying to be a personal trainer? I'm playing stupid, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get information out of the bot human being. He's like, oh, that little kid over there in the front, he's like 19 years old. He's around my age. So he trying to play me out. He trying to play him out. But like at the time, I'm 19 years old or I'm 20 years old. He's like, nah, he's like 20 years old or whatever. I'm 20. I just turned 21. So he trying to play him out as like, oh, he a youngin'. He don't know what he talking about. Bitch, I'm a youngin' and I know more than you. Fuck is you talking about? So I let the bot talk. He's like, the little kid over there is 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to tell, I went up for advice and he's trying to tell me like the basic split. This was mind blowing because the bot thought he knew what he was talking about, but he's a bot. So he's talking shit, saying the kid told him about, the push pull legs, basic shit. If fucking weightlifting, like push pull legs, just hitting your muscle groups twice out of the week and shit. And at that point, I was, he was just talking some other shit, but at that point I was like, okay, time to cut off the bot. He's like, that's not like the best way to go because I listened to this one guy on social media and he told me that full body days every day is what really works and shit. I'm like, I look at him like, yo, like, are you retarded? Like, what are you talking about? Full body days every single day. Who told him this information? I'm looking at the bot human being. Who told you this information, you dumb fucking? Why would you ever listen? This is how I know he didn't know what he's talking about or what he does in the gym. Because he's one of those guys that if you see in the gym where they have no idea how to do like a tricep, like, pull down as simple as that, where you just keep your elbows tucked and push that shit. He will go try to help other people and give them wrong form. And his form is horrible in like every workout he does. Because I'm there and I'm just looking after my set. So I'm just looking around at all these bots. I see this bot. He stands out amongst the most because he's like 300 pounds. But, I put in work. I'm here all the time. Bitch, you are still a big-ass chicken wing. Like, you're still big as hell. So he trying to clown my mans. I'm like, who told you that the 5 days? Like, at this point, I'm type, like, mad. Like, I'm saying it right now. Straight up, like, who told you this nonsense? Like, who told you this bullshit? He's like, oh, no, some guy from YouTube. He told me that, full body day split, right? And he didn't expect me to agree with him because, like, I think a lot of human beings, like, okay, I'm gonna put it in my perspective. I think a lot of human beings like to suck dick, like in a way where they're on each other's dick of like, yeah, bro. Like he thought I was gonna be like, yeah, bro, that guy has no idea what he's talking about. No, bitch. Like if I hear something I don't like or if it doesn't sound right, I'm going to stick on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Full body day split? Like, what are you talking about? You dumb bot? Like, I'm like, yo, what? Where did these human beings become? Like, where did they come from? So, because I don't think they're from Earth, man. These motherfuckers is from somewhere else, man. So I'm like, who told you this nonsense? Like, who's telling you this bullshit? He's like, no, some guy from YouTube. Huh? I'm like, bro, you can do your honest research, right? And it's not whether I agree or not, but like the statistics show, like you can go search up how on YouTube right now, go into Safari or some shit, how many times you should work out a week, right? It should say you should hit each muscle group twice a week, right? So if you were in there 6 days out of the week, push, pull, leg split, like it's simple, right? Man, this bot ass dude trying to come and flame him and, trying to make fun of him, but he's literally the guy who has no idea, like, what he's doing, like, at all. He just puts, like weight on the bar. Like, it's so brain dead. Let me explain. So one day I see him doing bench, But one, he's doing decline bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really hit the gym, like, what the fuck is you doing decline bench for? Like, you look at it, it's just everything equals bot behavior. Decline bench, not incline, no, for the upper chest. Not regular bench press just for your, like, you know, your full chest or whatever. Decline bench. So I'm looking at the bot. I'm hitting leg day, so I'm on the leg extension. But the leg extension is right here. He's like right here, so I could see him from right here. So he's like, you gotta understand, these humans are weird. He's the type of guy to put 10s instead of like the 45, right? Just so it can make it seem like he's pushing weight or he's stronger than he really is or whatever. I'm just like, this is crazy that I'm like witnessing this shit. It's like one of those guys who do workouts, but it looks like they're humping shit or something like that. You know those guys in Planet Fitness, bro, if you ever went, where they have no idea what they're doing, but they're like humping the bar or some shit. It's crazy. So he's doing decline bench. He has like 6 10s on there, which isn't like, you know, he's like 300 pounds. So that, all of that shit right there is like 6 10s. I don't want to do the math, man, but it's not as much, you know what I'm saying? But like, or 5 10s, but he'll do like 3 reps and then come take it up, like the ultimate drop set, but on the decline bench. I'm just like, what is this? Where does this mindset of thinking of programming ever come from? But he'll do 3 sets or 3 reps, then hop off, take off each, you know, 10, and then do more sets continuously to do more sets. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I witnessing? But he's those guys who have no idea what they're doing or what they're talking about, but they'll be talking shit about others, or they'll be in the gym not knowing what the fuck. Like, you will look at him like, yeah, this is a bot human being who's completely lost, but he will talk to you or other people like he really know what he's talking about. And that's where I'm like, yo, where these humans get these this confidence from? Because he has no idea of like what he's doing, like, or even the form of a tricep push down. Bitch, keep your shit like this and go like this. Shoulders back, put your shoulder like, bro, it's simple shit. But he's that type of guy to go around and talk like he really knows. So he talking shit about my mans. I'm just like, bro, the research says you can go do twice out of the week. I don't know where you got your full body day split every day, where you got that from. Fuck out of here. Throw that shit in the garbage, bro. Basically, that's what I tell him. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because like I told you, a lot of people expect you like to eat each other's dick up or something, or like to ride dick or whatever, but that's not me. So I'm telling him the truth of what I know and the facts and the knowledge that I've learned from thousands of influencers online on YouTube. That, you know what I'm saying? Even the science says it. Like, if you hit the body part twice a week, you'll, you know, make better progress than the push pull legs or than the bro split or whatever. But even then, like, I like to implement it and see from my life what works better. And you know what I'm saying? It's just basic research. So I tell him the research answer type shit, and he's just like in disbelief. Like, he's looking at me, he's like, are you like for real, bro? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, throw that shit away. Like, I don't know where you got this full day body day split. But he's the one who talks like he did the research. Like, he's talking as if I would talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm like, I know all of this. Well, in a way, I don't know everything, but like, I have a good amount of research to back up on what I believe and what I talk about in the gym and fitness, because I've done it for a while. But he's the guy to be just like, you know what I'm saying, talking as if he knows everything. But he listened to probably one guy on fitness, and like, diet is horrible, he's still out of shape. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm losing weight like slowly and shit. I'm just like, okay, what's your diet looking like? Do you hit the amount of protein per body weight? He's like, no, that shit's too hard, I don't do that every day. I'm like, where does this knowledge come from these bots, right? But to go back on the whole focus on, like, you know, the fear of missing out, right? I apologize for that whole thing. That was a good rant. Honestly, I feel really good after that, because these bots are weird. But it leads up into the point of, like, where would you rather be? Would you rather be like a bot like that who's not focused and within the gym? Like, he's focused. He'll do like an hour of cardio, then like do some bullshit ass workout that I explained, and not have anything for it, like any real results, because he's half-assing the work. Now, I would even say he's half-assing. That dude's like, you gotta understand, he's that type of guy that if you go and there's some bitches there, he'll talk to the bitches, but he'd be like, he's like the Chad, like, wannabe, who's like, yeah, you know, I hit the gym like 5-6 times out of the week, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really does this, you know? Like, one of those guys, but he has no idea what he's doing in the gym. Like, if you look in the gym, if you look at his physique, you say, whoa, you hit the gym 6 times out of the week? Really? And not to say, like, if you're in bulking phases, because I know when I bulk up, I get, like, heavy, and I look not out of shape, but I look heavier, you know what I'm saying? But he's just like a half-ass dude, where he's even on testosterone right now, and I don't see nothing. Give me some testosterone, you're gonna see some wild shit. You see what I'm saying? But you know, I don't half-ass the work, because if I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm talking about. So it's like, I know the research. I've done it a lot of times. So if I give somebody advice on fitness, I know what I'm talking about. If I give somebody advice about life or bitches or whatever, I know what I'm talking about. So he's talking all of this shit with conviction, but he's one of those guys who will talk all of this shit, but have no effort or no like progress for what he did. Like, you wouldn't, I promise you walk in your day-to-day life, you wouldn't even expect that this guy hits the gym. Not at all. Like, one of those guys where they say, the fitness influencers who be like, not everyone has, or is gonna get big off of steroids. Bitch, that's only to people who do not hit the gym, who not focus on diet, who really take this shit serious. Because obviously you're gonna grow way bigger on steroids. Your recovery, your strength is going up, your progressive overload, things like that. Your body's able to recover, you're able to work out more. But this guy, he's that guy that if you say, like, that they're talking about, that they're saying, like, yeah, you're not gonna get big if you take steroids. No, he's that guy. He fits that. But me, I know I would get obviously way bigger because I'm in the gym for real. But it's like, even if you were to half-ass all of your progress, like, your goals still become the sacrifice of, okay, he's in the gym 5 times out of the week, 6 times out of the week, but he's not really aligning his life towards the gym. His diet outside of the gym isn't there. Like, you can clearly tell, no matter how much cardio you do, I don't give a fuck. If you did not lose weight and you're in the gym like you say you're supposed to, or you're really in there, your diet or your life outside of the gym does not align with it. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, like, what would you have for dinner? He's gonna tell me, like, he had a burger with fries. Okay, bitch, then what do you expect? What do you expect that you, I didn't see progress this week or this month? Bitch, you're just a big ass chicken wing who's not taking it serious. It's like, you have to actually go full effect on your goals, unless you want to be a half-ass guy like him, where he can say, like, actively, like, yeah, I'm in the gym 5 times out of the week because I see him there. But he's not going to mention that he takes those months off of, like, the gym where, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that nut shit. Taking a whole month off, what the fuck out of here? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can go up to people and say, like, yeah, I hit the gym 5 times out of the week. But it's like, at that point, for what? What are you doing in the gym? Like, he's half-assing. There's no real work in the gym. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not here to judge other people, but if there's one guy I can say that don't be putting in no work but act like he putting in work, it's one of them. You know these guys in your day and age, right? So, like, who would you rather be? Be the guy who's actually focused, who's really focused on his goals, who's not, like, his goals do not become the sacrifice, right? Because it's like, say if I just did, like, to work, I edited one video, boom, called it a day. I'm half-assing it, right? If I have the whole day together and I, like, make 5 videos and I edit those 5 videos, and my videos are long. This is like a 30-minute video. Like, I'm taking hours upon my day to work. Okay, I'm in the lab. I'm in the focus mode. But, like, somebody who quarter-asses or not even half-asses it, where they'll, like, make a video, edit one video and call it a day, and they don't plan for the next day or don't, really align their life towards it, where they're in the party for real. You know what I'm saying? That's someone that's not going to make as much progress as the person who is devoting their life to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna have to go through a whole, like, 3 months of not talking to women or trying to get distracted. Like, I deleted to Hinge, Tinder, or whatever. So I'm trying to get away from them in a way. But like, if I go out in my day-to-day life, I'm gonna get women. But even then, I'm thinking of, like, completely focusing where I cut off women indefinitely for the summer. Do you understand? It's lit. The bitches is outside. The summer, the beach, all the hoes is outside. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I have to make this clear sacrifice to get to where I want to be. So I understand it in a way of saying, like, no, I'm not, like, a weirdo and gay that, like, I stay in the house all day and, like, play video games, or, like, I'm not gonna go talk to girls. No, that's lame. That's weird shit. But I want to devote my life towards it because I devoted my life to the gym. I got progress. I devoted my life to soccer. I've seen progress. I got way better. I'm devoting my life to YouTube, and I'm seeing myself grow. I'm seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm growing a fan base and people fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to really stay on that. Or, no, I'm going to be the half-ass guy who's going to do, you know what I'm saying, like, maybe edit the video from yesterday. He recorded one video from yesterday, and then he edited that video today. You know what I'm saying? Not depending what you do is, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you have to do a lot and spend a lot of hours on editing, but my videos are just talking videos. So I don't like to cut it in and make all of these goofy ass kid shit. I don't care about that. So my videos, it's, like, generally going to take an hour, or like, if this is a 30-minute video, it'll probably take like 40 minutes to cut it up and, shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, being that guy who edited one video yesterday and then, like, it's not, like, or the one guy who made the video yesterday and is editing today and then calls it a day, it's like, that's a half-ass dude. He's not really in the lab. He's not really aligning his life to his shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm that guy who wants to take it to the next level. And like I said, bro, If you don't sacrifice for your goals become the sacrifice. So the bitches right now, it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell. The beach is about to be open. It's Memorial Day weekend. All the hoes is outside. I gotta be inside. You know what I'm saying? But I generally have fun. But then it's to the point where, like, okay, you know, you get these thoughts of maybe, yeah, I could go to the bar. Or maybe I could go to the club, get some bitches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or go to the beach, get some bitches. Or, you know, go spend time at the beach, you know? And not saying that I'm not gonna do, like, spend time at the beach, you know? Because maybe once a week I'll go spend an hour or two at the beach just laying up, tanning, or, you know, going into the water and having a good time. But really devoting and sacrificing my life to my goals is what really matters. You know what I'm saying? And this life shit, it really matters. So it's like, who would you rather be, the half-ass dude? Bro, I don't... Nobody respects that half-ass dude. I promise you. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't. Like, bro, if you hit the gym twice out the week and tell me you really hit the gym, shut the fuck up. You don't hit the gym. Don't disrespect, like, the people who really be in the lab. Like, who do it 6 times out of the week, who do it for a living, powerlifting, bodybuilding, or whatever. Like, yeah, I hit the gym occasionally. Cool, you can have that. But, no, like, I'm a gym bro. Like, that guy. Like, say he hits the gym. He's the type of guy who hit the gym once or twice out of the week and be like, no, I be in the gym, bro. Like, I really hit the gym. Like, I know what I've been doing. Like, trust me. Like, but he has no clue of what he's doing. There's no way for him to, like, to flow in this life shit because he actually has no idea what to do. He has not locked into one thing, and then he's drifting on all sorts of things. So I've realized that even with me, all of these distractions, whereas women, maybe social media, I deleted social media, but then I re-downloaded Instagram like a dickhead because it was my birthday as a cope of like, yeah, it's my birthday. Maybe I should download Instagram and post. I didn't even post, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, taking all of the distractions and throwing it away, but also really aligning your life towards it is what has to happen in order for you to grow. It is summertime. I'm going to tell you this one more time. As a younger dude, I like women. I love to spend time with women and I have to sacrifice it, but it's okay because it's always money over bitches. Like, I've been said this, money over bitches, money over a lot of things, your purpose over a lot of things, and that's what it is. And you have to align yourself to it for a good amount of time so that you could really see some progress, right? Not saying you have to go through a 6-month monk mode phase where you're not fucking no bitches or you're on, you know what I'm saying, you're really not doing anything. I'm not saying that at all. But really seeing that, okay, if I work 6 times out of the week, like fucking 8 to 12 hour days, really aligning my life to my goals, making these videos, editing, you know what I'm saying, hitting the gym at certain times, you know, eating the right meals at certain times, not cheating on my diet and shit. Okay, I'm really in the lab, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're at the medium level because the next level I'm not even at. And I keep it a beam, like, where my boy Hamza on YouTube, you know, my favorite YouTuber Hamza, you know, there's this guy named Charlie Morgan I've been watching. He's telling me all about how he aligns his life to it, his goals and shit. I'm like, okay, there's another level to reach. It's like in these video games in 2K, like, you know what I'm saying? There's that legend. Like, those guys are at that legend. I'm probably like SS2, SS1, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the lab, but there's a whole different type of level to the game, you know what I'm saying? Where I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put in this motherfucking work to reach that type of goal, you know what I'm saying? To align my life to my goals, work 12 hours a day, you know what I'm saying? Really focus and go on my life and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, those distractions will try to come. The women, bro, there might be a badass bitch that pull up on you, and you have a goal on semen retention or something, and you want to stay devoted to it, and you don't want to bust a nut, you're gonna have to cut that bitch off, and she could be your perfect 10 out of 10. Like, those distractions will come. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've been on the longest streak, and you're about to touch your streak, right? Say you had a goal of 90 days, right? And you're at, like, let's say 85, or let's say 70 or whatever, 85, 70, between that time. And a badass bitch come on you, and she trying to fuck. You just got at a party. She trying to fuck, you trying to fuck. But you have your goal of, like, okay, I'm not fucking until I reach 90 days. Then it's like, damn, I'm going to have to sacrifice this bitch, you know what I'm saying? But you got to do what you got to do. Sacrifice for your goals, or the goals become the sacrifice. You dig what the fuck I'm saying? So I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, bro. And I'm going to leave my last video right here for you guys. So stay yourself, stay 300. Whatever you're doing, like, trust me, I believe in you, bro. Oh, and I forgot another thing, guys. I'm making a whole Patreon. It's hot as fuck. Holy shit. I'm about to go edit this video. But I'm making a whole Patreon devoted to the ism, to the game, to really getting some women for your life. You know, really taking your life with women to the next level. You know, through my experiences and through the ism, the pimp. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different topic that I cannot talk about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because those principles are different than the average human being. And I'm studying and I'm learning all the principles and I'm aligning and putting in my life. And it's crazy how this shit works. But I'm making some shit on the Patreon. So it's gonna be a bit expensive, but you will get your money's worth, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be done with it, but I'm gonna really try to work, because I'm working on my YouTube, but then I'm actually making videos upon the Patreon too as well. So it's like kind of hard to balance it out, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I don't make no excuses, and I ain't no fucking bitch. So if you want that, just make sure to, like, I just wanted to remind y'all, like, yo, this is gonna be some pressure. And if you want to do a one-on-one consultation with me, I'm gonna leave the link on the bio. You could just go or below in the description and shit. You could go put that shit right there and, you know, get your one-on-one talk with me. So I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, bro. And I'm gonna leave my last video right here for you guys. So stay yourself, stay 300. Whatever you do in life, trust me, I believe in you, bro.